So I'm going to show you my kitchen stuff, but before I do that, I have to show you that before I can cook my cup of tea, because my makings is in there. Well, my cooking stuff. Anyway, here it is, like I said, dry bag. And inside, I have a couple of things. Like I said, I kind of camp very minimal. It's my Stanley, nice little mug, stainless steel. And what's left, you can see I use it in the fire, so it works great in there. Or you can just cook at the bottom with a gas stove, like I'll show you now. Actually, I might not. I might just use my canteen. But this is my Stanley, and it's just my Stanley cook mug. And what I do with it is, and I'll show you a quick mod, this little gizmo. I added that to it. The original Stanley, I think I have a picture, I'll put it up here, has a plastic tab, mine melted. So this was a tip from the Prepared Wanderer. I'll put a little steel key ring on it. Helps you to lift it up and things like that. So anyway, we have that. And inside, wrapped in a cloth, I have, all right, you can do this. Maybe not. I have my favorite little one burner stove. I shouldn't say favorite, but it is a Coleman. You see it there? And it's a Peak One. Got it at Walmart. The price, unbelievable. For when you look at the other ones, this is very well priced. And works great for me. I've used it just about every camping trip I've been on in the last 2 years. It's well used and works great. So I keep that inside my cup. So we have that, and a little things bag of my kitchen stuff, which has a spork, a spoon, some 550 cord, because I have to hang my food up on a branch, California thing, and I suppose it's anywhere. Keep the bears and wild animals away from your food. So I have that in there. Has a scrubber to clean up. It has some things like some spices and that in it, so that's in there. And then I have my cooking pot. Same thing, it is a Stanley, and I forget what it's called. I think it's a camp cook set, 10-piece. I'll put a link up there for you as well. And the nice thing about it, all the Stanley stuff, I don't know if you can see this been on the fire, it's well used, has markings in ounces and milliliters on here. Handy thing to have. And if you're like me, I'm a horrible cook, I need those instructions. But inside it, and you can see I made the mod there with the little ring, inside is a storage compartment. Well, I use it as a storage compartment, and in here fits in there perfectly my gas for my Peak One. This is Coleman Butane, propane mix. It's kind of a power mix, and the nice thing about it, it does reseal itself, so if you don't use it all, it's okay. Just remember that whenever you take it out and you've had it out for a while, give it a smell. Make sure nothing's coming out there. Also, when you put the when you add your burner to it, you screw it on, make sure it's not leaking before you light it. Just give it a sniff. There you go. So, like I said, that fits right in there. And I have a cloth around it just to make fit in there a little bit tighter. It doesn't rattle around. So that's my kitchen stuff. And what I'm going to do is make me a cup of tea. Got the tea on the boil. Unfortunately, my phone is running out of space. So I'm probably going to change to my GoPro, because why? George is always prepared. He has a backup. As soon as tea's ready, we'll get on with it. I'd go over the electronics that I have. Obviously, I have my GoPro, which I'm using right now. And I have two bags, two dry bags that I keep my stuff in. I did tell you about my solar charger. I'll just show you that quickly. One thing about them is that solar chargers, a decent one, is not cheap. But I figured if I was going to be out there for a couple of days and whatever, I needed a backup. So this is the Nomad 7 solar panel, and it's from Gold Zero, and it comes in a nice little bag, and it has on the front a little pouch. You can keep all your cables that you need to charge whatever you need to charge. And in here you can see, as I throw things on the ground and drop everything anywhere, I have all my charging stuff, different cables, GoPro, cell phone, and I have some little clips in here that I use to clip it up when I need to hang it in a position so that it has optimal sun coverage on it. Inside here is a little adapter that has a bunch of cables coming out of it, and you can see them here, and you can see all the adapters for it. So there you go, the Gold Zero Nomad 7, and I'll show you what the panel looks like. It's just got a cover on it, and you can see it there. You got the two panels, and you just put it in the sun, and as it sits there, it charges whatever you need. It is not a fast charger. It depends on how much sunlight you have, and you know, that makes a big difference. So there you go, Gold Zero Nomad 7. Nice little thing to have. I always take it with me. It's a just in case, and I put it in my handy dandy, happened to just fit perfectly, dry bag, which was part of that kit I told you about before that I got from Walmart. So that's my solar charger, charging everything I had before. I do have 2 spare GoPro batteries. I have the charger for my cell phone, the portable charger, but sometimes that's not enough. And here are my 2 batteries in the pack for my GoPro. Of course, I have the charger cable, and I have a spare micro disc for my GoPro. The phone I have is a Samsung Note 5. This is a great phone for me. I think it goes everywhere with me, and it takes great pictures. All the pictures you see, I would say 70% of the videos I take are all done on my Samsung. The other thing that I carry, which is not really electronics, it's more of a gizmo, that's what I would call it, and that is my Polaris optical monopod, and game viewing and that sort of stuff. It's the reason I got this was it's smaller than binoculars. Obviously you got 2 of the binoculars. It was easy to pack, and I was looking to reduce my space, and works great. If you want to have a look at a monopod, look in the description, there's a link there for it. So if you're interested, there's a tripod holder, so you can put it on your tripod, which is a must if you want to look. You know, when you're looking in at long distances, any shake, and George has got the shakes, it's hard to focus and really get a good look. So I use my tripod, and that works great. Was this little gizmo, and it fits. See it there? It fits on my mono. I can put it mounted to the back, and then what it does is it allows you to put your cell phone on here and put your camera into the monopod, and then you can take pictures with it. These 2 things work great. I did a video a long time ago showing you how this works, and the difference in the zoom and that sort of thing, and you can have a look at that. I'll put a link up here coming up, and you can click on that to have a look at it. So that's my Polaris optical mono, and the adapter I use for my cell phone. And this doesn't just work with mine, it works with just about any cell phone. It's a great thing to do if you like to go out, if you're out at a nature preserve or something and the game is a little bit far away because they're shy, you can get a nice good picture out of it. So there you go, that's the basics of my electronics that I carry with me. It's not a lot. There's a couple of little things that I carry with me as well that help, and this is my battery charger, pretty inexpensive, mycharger.com. I got it at Walmart actually, and surprisingly, the reason I got this particular one is it's waterproof. It seals really well. It's in a waterproof case and holds a charge forever. There you have it. Those are the basics of the things that I carry on me when I go camping or on a walkabout or something like that, that I plan on doing a video or taking pictures or anything like that. So a couple of things you might want to have a look at. That's what I carry, that's what I use. I know people have fancier cameras and everything. Like I said, I'm on a budget. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, you know the story. And if you're shopping, please use the links below. Hopefully you'll find something you like and buy it, and it helps my channel, and I do appreciate your support. See you again soon. Just saying. Bye.